Confessed their disappointments of misusing compassionate appointment scheme over Nagaland government. Rising People's Party holds a tour program to create awareness on misgovernance by Rio government in Nagaland. Minister for Health and Family Welfare S. Pangnupom inaugurates Community Health Center at Chizami Village, Pak District. Mixed martial art fighters from Nagaland representing India at Ekama Asian MMA Championship 2021 returned home. Nagaland government plans to reduce crimes against women and children, decrease the number of murders and curb cases of corruption by 2030. Hello, Nltv welcomes you to English Prime Time. I'm Chip Enkung. Let's have a look at the news in details now. Advocates of Kohima has confessed their disappointment of misusing compassionate appointment scheme over Nagaland government today. Nltv spoke with two advocates over the issue and came to notice that government didn't do justice over compassionate appointment scheme for those families who lost their lives while serving as a public servant. Instead, state government has been employing backdoor appointments which left to the outcome of this situation. Reporter Muatam Chenpongenor has sent us his report. Let's have a look.
Nltv sob manu laga awas aji ere advocate chamber ekta re agine ase ami anore advocate duijin bugine ase ekjin do advocate Tongbang Jamir aru ekjin do advocate Jandemo L Changlao taijin logri bugine ase ami gan yere kotha kole thake do etu ekta social issue ekta la opore kotha kole ase etu do hoise gole do compassionate appointment scheme laga opore kotha kole ase etu compassionate appointment scheme do ki ase apni olop koi dibo
compassionate appointments to government employees can garne ase kun grade 3 or 4 ase down supposing in duty in service murahan la spouse daughter or son down ge appointment regular basis te tiwala la khota janai di ase aru du revised hodo 2015 de hoise edu revised hodo 50% guri dije puila la do 5% khali daise compassionate appointments kan garne but it is revised for 50% grado. It is 50% do compassionate appointments can garne reserve thegi bolage. Appointments can department de grado for grade 3 and 4. It was.
Ami kan kita compassionate appointment koise gole edu hando government bara in each department rules are existing laws banai gena ase office memorandum de 2015 de dije holibi department kan gile edu kan na cholai edu janai di bole mun thaga do department kan gile edu kan post kan deserving kan na die edu do manu kan on ad hoc basis appoint kori gena edu kan hali gena thage edu gane kunba murishe talas post kan do appoint kori bole na para hoise to court daigan aile itudo case to 2-3 months para jitigena dibole case no he court aise gole it will take months and months to litigate these compassionate cases bishi time logo aro court fees ki kan daigan dise gole sole survivor ro muri jaise do aro daigan court case file koribol itubi diktar ase do to manukan laga inaga government kan bara manukan laga daigan laga rights daigan laga inaga violate kora do fundamental rights for article 14 equality hetu bi violate kore manu laga natural justice bi violate kore to ami khan department concerned department khan bara itu compassionate appointment do deserving khan spouse khan ge daughter khan ge son khan ge tala wife khan holebi itu khan grade 4 and 3 itu khan do under the authority of the two department appoint koribo lage itu khan compassionate, those who are deserving, because we want to live in a clean society, not in a corrupted society.
Thank you. Victims kando kila issue face crazy.
You victimize word to cholaole olai jisi dia do. Ki garne ase gole idu existing law ase do. Aro idu supposing idu employee the mori jise. to tayan lai du spouse daughter or son tan ge du appointment nadina tan idu existing law departments kan idu existing law na chola do tan ge victimize kuri dia je to bisi ola do grade 3 or 4 ase tan la sole bread earner do to tan bisi bi expect kru na pare tan la hat wara bi aur tan poor background wara thake to tan idu kheta ole la idu under this scheme idu kheta ole la do noi do but departments kan wa tan ge approach kurna idu tan ge du scheme do chola je ina ona approach kurule la khota je but here ki uje ule manipulation uje je government departments can manipulation kure je and then idu scheme do strictly adhere kuran hoy idu ekta common ja je
government departments kan ge amnian ki message diule mon ase message
ekta diu mon ja je government departments kan nakalende sobke idu compassionate appointment do garib manu grade 3 and 4 la tange depend gurna thakya la ase son daughter spouse uje ulbi and then tange du higher level high court inya tak approach kro dia do idu do thik na ine ekta ko mun ja je aro apne an gibi ekta message diu mun ja do morom bra du scheme do strictly adhere gurbi aro idu law do maintain kro lage inya ona ekta khobor janai diu mun ja ase
Haji अपने अन सब दिखियो पारिजे हमें यहाँ करप्टेड सोसाइटी दे गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स कन की करे से इतुला रिपोर्ट लोले काने हमें अरे हमें ला कैमरा पर्सन रविन थांग लोगरे हमें मौतम जिन पोंगनर Nltv नागालैंड टीवी काने
Rising People's Party organized a tour of Dimapur and Wakha districts to sensitize people on the aims and objectives of the party, create awareness about the present system of misgovernance prevailing in the state. Reportedly, RPP led by its president Joel Naga visited Zani village in Dimapur district, Wakha town and Zimunu town on Saturday. The team visited Zani village accompanied and escorted by the Chakisang Riders Club. The convener of the 5 villages road committee, Vichizo Dozo, emphasized and shared the problems faced by the citizens due to the pathetic condition of the village roads, which is also the road leading to the new Naga cemetery. Furthermore, interactive meetings were held at Wakha town and Zimini town. Leaders of the party made it clear that the RPP was not against any political party or political leaders, but against the present system of misgovernance. The Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Government of Nagaland as Pangnupom inaugurated the Community Health Center at Chizami Village, Pek District today in the presence of MP Geiji Kenye, MLA Gejinye Kalo, Principal Secretary HNFW Amadip S. Patia, IAS, and Dr. Vikaro Kinimi, Director HNFW. The BJP of Nagaland retweeted on its official page, the Community Health Center has been located at a strategic area and will truly serve its purpose, said Mr. S. Pangnu. The Langto tea industry was inaugurated today by Chief Minister Nipurio. Chief Minister Nipurio congratulated the Langto Ang family of Sangsa village for venturing into the industry in his tweet. He also added that this initiative opens more vistas for the tea industry in Nagaland and boosts the economy activity apart from generating employment among youth. The Chief Minister also gave his best wishes for future endeavors to the royal family. The proposal by the state government to change the nomenclature of Gaonpura GB, including its role in urban or rural areas, has drawn strong opposition from Semikukami Hoho, SKH, Gifri District, Gaonpura Association, Gay DGBA, Longling District GB Association, LDGBA, Wokha District GB Association, WDGBA, and the GB's Union Wokha Town. SKH President H. Kashido Yeptomi and General Secretary Hedoho S. Jimomi In a representation submitted to the governor through Deputy Commissioner Zinubodo pointed out that since the period of British rule, the name GB was used for the sake of convenience. To socially in Simi dialect, they are referred to as Kukami or Kukau under Simi jurisdiction. The Hoho also pointed out that a non-Simi was allowed to hold the post of Akukau both in urban and rural SKH. Therefore, urged upon the state Silver medalist at MMA Championship Longtsukumba Ao returns to Nagaland from Kama Global Association of Mixed Martial Arts today. He received a warm welcome from the Senso Telongcham Dimapur, Longsa Students Union Dimapur, Longsa Women Dimapur, and many other youth and well-wishers. A program was held at Dimapur Airport to welcome him. Longtsukumba Ao said he feels overwhelmed by the welcome and highlighted that his win was all because of God and his family's support. He said Nagas have high chances of securing gold medal in times to come as he sees potential in our Naga fighters. Longtsukumba Ao further said that he will begin his training for the tournament in Germany after 2 weeks break.
अपनी टायर्ड हुई थाको इधर ना मैं एक टा दुटा क्वेश्चन होती दो ओनली लाइक আজি মানুহ মান আহিনে আছে বস্তি গির্জা কলোনি আৰু আপোনাৰ সাপোর্টার্স খান মান আহিনে আছে ইদন দেখিনা আপনি কিঙা ফিল কৰি আছে
ইদন দেখিনা মই পিছে খুশি সাথে গান ফ্যামিলি গান আৰু ইউনিয়ন গান আলাগ আলাগ আতো লাইফ দি ফার্স্ট টাইম এক্সপেরিয়েন্স আছে তো এক্সপ্রেস করলে না পারা একটা খুশি একটা আছে
আৰু মই সুধিব চাই দিছা তো লাইক আপনি খালি নাগালেণ্ড একলা নহয় নে नॉर्थ ईस्ट एकला नहीं इंडिया रिप्रेजेंट करना है वर्ल्ड प्लेटफॉर्म दे इंटरनेशनल प्लेटफॉर्म दे तो सिल्वर भी पाई लीजिए सिल्वर मेडल तो ये किनका अपना ये भी अपनी अपना मन भावना दे किनका से लाइक
ये तो मैं इंडिया रिप्रेजेंट करना सिल्वर पाता मैं इमान खुशी लेकिन ये तो मैं एकला बारगी नहीं फर्स्ट थिंग इसोर बा मुझे ये तो पाउल दिसे इसरो की भी बेसी थैंक्स करे इतो साथ साथ साथी गान फैमिली गान सब মই কাৰণে হতাই প্ৰে কৰিছে তো ইটো আনি বেছি খুশি আছে তো এটা মই সিলভার আনিছে বলিবি ফিউচার দে আৰু আমাৰ নাগা ফাইটার্স গান বেছি ওলা ওলাইছে তো ইমান দেৰি না থাকে না কল আনিব পারব এনা মই কম্পিট কৰাম দে মই জানিছে আলাগ কান্ট্রিজ গান বেছি ফাইটার্স গান আছে তো ফার্স্ট টিকা দাম তো অলপ ইটো আন আলাগ হ'ব তালা ফাইট তো এক্সপেরিয়েন্স বেছি আলাগ হ'ব পাবিছে বলিবি আমাৰ ৰিং দে গুছিনা কেছলা ভিডিও দে গুছিনা ফেস কৰাম দে তো আমান নাগা মানুহ বি ইণ্ডিয়া মানুহ বি কণ্টিনিউ আমান বি স্কোপ আছে আৰু ইটো ফিউচাৰ দে আমান কল আনিবলৈ চান্স আছে না টেষ্ট কৰিব পাৰিছে
তো এইটো জার্মানি লাগি আমি আনি খবর পাই হিসাবতে সোর্সেস লা হিসাবতে তো আপনি জার্মানিতে খেলোলা কোনো খবর পাই না আছে তো এইটো তো আপনার প্রিপারেশন কিংগা যা আছে এইটোলা আৰু এইটো কিংগা সিলেক্ট বি হৈছে লাইক আপনি একলা সিলেক্ট হইনা আছে তো জার্মানিতে
এইটো ফাইনালস কুশাগান পিক করব না কুশা তো Luckily, we final se kusi luce. In our namula fight performance kan say na tambra. Ini selection take usually like nationals take international na jante nationals tournament kan participate kor lage tade call jidi lage na ole international gane India team select korna jawli. Man finals kusha kan aru ini performance hisab te selection take. To moi bhi kismat pal ba muge Chennai dise ni apni to select kuse to December gane prepare kor thakibina.
Mixed martial art fighters from Nagaland who represented India at Ekama Asian MMA Championship 2021 returned home in glory. 4 among the 5 participants in the championship reached home today at around 4:30 a.m. at Dimapur railway station. The championship was held from 24 to 28 August in Isekul in Cholbon, Ata, Kyrgyzstan. The Nagalands bagged 1 bronze and 2 silver medals in the championships.
মই নিশ্চয় এনে থাকে তো ইয়াতে ডিমাপুৰ ৰেলৱে ষ্টেচন দা এনে আছে আৰু মান আজি ইয়াতে special manon lok kurla je yede naga manu youth khan jaine Gamma Global Association of Mixed Martial Arts Asian MMA Championship 2021 Kyrgyzstan de tan India ke represent kurna ina ase aro medal bhi paina ase bronze ekta aur silver duita tahano ekta duita khota hodilo apna naam to ki asna
Hello, my name is Limasanap Imchin, and recently I fought at Gamma Asian Championship, and it was a great experience. And I've lost my fight in the quarterfinals against a Kyrgyz guy. It was a split decision loss. I lost by a little bit. You know, the fight just slipped within my fingertips. You know, it was in my fingertips, but I lost. It was a Kyrgyz guy. He was the tough opponent, and disappointed. But it was a great experience, and I'd like to thank everybody, for the support, for the love, for the prayers, and I hope you guys keep on supporting us, the local fighters. Thank you so much. God bless.
Hello, my name is Kekernitsa Angami. Manager Punjese long journey leise. Tola fresh na thago bro, so please excuse us. Yeah, regarding the journey, it was a wonderful journey. Overall, the tournament was really well organized. Is Asian Championship, Gamma Asian Championship taije, Kyrgyzstan de. So,
Training on pediatric care in COVID-19 was held in Dimapur district for block-wise ASHAs from August 20 to 27 to train ASHAs on COVID care management, especially in pediatric age group 0 to 18 years. In a press release, District Media Officer Kim Ne informed that the ASHAs were trained to identify danger signs in children such as cough, fever, shortness of breath, and also on community surveillance of influenza-like illness, ILI, and severe acute respiratory infection, SARI. They were also sensitized on dispelling prevailing myth related to COVID-19, identifying comorbidities in children, how to use oximeter, etc. ASHAs were also oriented on roles and responsibilities in the community during the pandemic. The Langto tea industry was inaugurated today by Chief Minister Nipurio. Chief Minister Nipurio congratulated the Langto Ang family of Sangsa village for venturing into the industry in his tweet. He also added that this initiative opens more vistas for the tea industry in Nagaland and boosts the economy activity apart from generating employment among youth. The Chief Minister also gave his best wishes for future endeavors to the royal family.
Nagaland ke ole so government laga industry to khatam hoye ekta bhi chalom para nai chula thakan bhi loss khai kena duk dia ase kintu private para industry khula enaga to beshi mon khushi laga yate conditioner cha bagan tu ami hunise first enai jamir laga bachagan longsa bosti ye
Traders Road Business Association Kohima, comprising of commercial establishments from Y Junction till Russia Point, Kohima was launched on Saturday. Reportedly, TRBAK Secretary Gekris Hazo Mefo informed that commercial building owners and business establishments at the meeting assigned Peter Rutsa Giluang, Gelunguto Solo, Gekrisazo Mefo and Kenny Crisele Mefo as convener, co-convener, secretary and treasurer to chart out modalities in order to make TRBAK a fully functional and effective trade union. Northeast Frontier Railway NFR has informed Nagaland State Transport Department that 98% physical progress has been achieved in Dansuri Shukovi 16.50 km, 24% in Shukovi Perima 28 km, and 2% in Perima Zupsa 38 km sections of the new railway line being constructed between Dansuri and Zupsa. In response to a letter by NST General Manager Atovi Kipasema requesting quarterly progress report on the Dimapur-Dansuri Zupsa new railway line construction, NFR stated the project was included in 2006-2007, but its progress was adversely impacted due to the second wave of COVID-19 and non-availability of industrial oxygen. The Nagaland government has planned to reduce crimes against women and children, decrease the number of murders and curb cases of corruption by 2030 by strengthening the machinery of law enforcement, participation of women in dispensing justice, and extending police Kipachala in higher secondary levels. Police Kipachala is an outreach program to connect the police and student community of the northeastern state. According to the reports, the state government is aiming at reducing the proportion of crime against women to the total number of crime to 2% by 2030. Furthermore, it also seeks to bring down the proportion of crime against children to 0.16% per 1 lakh population and reduce the number of murder cases and corruption significantly by 2030. An accident occurred at SR Fuel Station 7 Mile Chumugerima earlier today. It has been reported that an employee of the gas station who was not familiar with driving started the engine of a dumper when the driver went for his needs. The employee directly smashed into another dumper who was refueling gas and hit the driver, where the deceased died on the spot. As per source, the deceased was a 61-year-old local. While the culprit is under police custody, further investigation is underway.
Aji 31st August de pochor 6:20 AM de chumukidima laga thana de accident report aise koigena ito amian source pra jani luise aro ito accident do yede isar petrol pump 7 mile de ito accident hola amian jani paise yade tamper ekchun yede tai driver do bisap kro jadam de yede BOC de kam gura manu ekchun gari de uthigina tai do gari bi phalba jolaba na jane ulibi tai uthigina gari start gura do jagina ro tamper ekchun ge lagai dia do ito driver ge lagai dina driver do spot te thuse una ito amian source par jani luise aro amian source par jane sab to ito muria manu do ito do local ase aro tai do 61 year old ase una ito amian jani paise aro ito lagai dia manu do le do tai police custody de ase aro dead body laga postmortem bi jule ase guna ito amian jani paise aro ito laga case laga investigation do ida tak pi jule ase guna ito amian bra jani paise moi ase Kamito Nungti with my camera person Chosing Long.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday called Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma to inquire about the flood situation in the state and assured all possible assistance. As per the reports of FRIMS released by the Assam State Disaster Management Authority on August 30, as many as 950 villages in 21 districts of Assam, where 363,135 people were reported to have been affected. In order to help the flood victims, it has also been revealed that 44 relief centers, which include 16 relief camps and 28 relief distribution centers, have been opened in the state, and a total of 1,619 people are known to have taken shelter in these relief camps. On Tuesday, India's Shingraj Adhana held his nerve to win a bronze medal in men's P1 men's 10-meter air rifle SH1 shooting at the Paralympic Games. This was India's second medal at the Osaka shooting range as Avani Lekara won India's first gold medal in shooting on Monday. Singraj, the 39-year-old from Faridabad, UP, had to battle for bronze medal with China's Lu Xiaolong for the third spot. Singraj shooting 9.4 and 9.7 in his 13th and 14th shots. Lu overtook him at the third spot. However, Chinese shooter could not hold on to the position for long as he scored 9.6 and 9.7 in his 17th and 18th turn. Singraj ended with a score of 216.8 in the final to finish behind Chinese duo Yang Chao and Huang Xing. This was Singraj's first medal in his maiden Paralympic Games. India's Singraj Adana has clinched bronze medal in P1 men's 10-meter air rifle air pistol SH1 event in Tokyo Paralympics 2020. However, Manish Narwal only managed a 7th spot finish. However, the third Indian in the fray, Dibender Singh, didn't advance after finishing at the 10th spot. Earlier in the women's shot put final, Bhagyashree Jara finished at the 7th spot with a personal pass of 7. On debut, shooter Rubina Francis finished at the 7th spot in P2 women's 10-meter air pistol SH1 final. Archer Rakesh Kumar lost in the quarterfinal of men's individual archery event in what turned out to be a nail-biting contest. In table tennis as well, India tasted defeat with the pair of Pavna and Sonal lost to their Chinese opponents 3-0 in women's team quarterfinal, while Simran Sharma also failed to qualify for her women's 100-meter to T13 of round 1 in heat 2 despite a season's best show. Noted Telugu film director Buri Jagannath appeared before the Enforcement Directorate on Tuesday after being summoned in connection with money laundering probe linked to a drugs case. Jagannath, the Bokiri fame director, also a screenwriter and producer, is among the over 10 Telugu film industry personalities who were earlier summoned by the Enforcement Directorate. According to reports, a drug racket was busted in July 2017 and several cases related to drug trafficking were registered and over 20 people arrested, including a US citizen who was a former aerospace engineer and had worked with the NASA. While names of some Tollywood personalities surfaced through the interrogation of people arrested in connection with the drug racket. An Audi Q3 crashed into a pole and then went over a footpath, killing all 7 in the car, including the son of a Tamil Nadu MLA. 6 people, including 3 women, died on the spot. The 7 died in the hospital. The Audi car with a VIP number plate drove around Bengaluru late last night without anyone wearing seatbelts. According to the police, the driver lost control of the speeding car. A CCTV clip shows the moment the car smashed into a pole at Goramangala at a great speed. A wheel flying off. DMK MLA Y Prakash's son Karuna Sakar and his wife Bintu were in the group. All were in their 20s enjoying a late-night joyride. The car was completely wrecked, its front part reduced to mangled steel. The Weather Department has predicted moderate to heavy rainfall for the national capital and its adjoining areas on Tuesday. Rain lashes different parts of Delhi, due to which heavy traffic jam and long queues of vehicles were seen. Visuals of the area near the airport can be seen getting flooded. Daily life has also come to a halt with the excessive rain lashing the national capital. India reports 30,941 fresh COVID-19 cases with 350 deaths in the last 24 hours. India's recovery rate now stands at 97.53%. A total of 36,275 patients recovered in the last 24 hours, which bring the total recoveries to 3,19,59,680 across the country in the last 24 hours, with 3,70,680 active cases. Meanwhile, Nagaland records a total of 29,972 COVID-19 cases with 617 deaths.